Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lighting is here today to do Bleach Chapter 571 review. Now, this week's chapter of Bleach, simple. So this review, you know what the drill is, people. This review should, keyword, be quick by my standards. Now, the thing here is this, okay? I don't know what this guy's name is, alright? First his name was like Grenhalen. Then they changed his name to like Grenhalen Lee, or I don't know. So we're gonna call this guy V, alright? No, we're gonna call him Vulcan, alright? And Mr. Vulcan, he has a very unique power, okay? His power works in 3 stages. The predominant stages that he has are stage 1 and, well, I should say Phase 1 and Phase 2. Phase 1 is where his form disappears, but he still exists. It's kind of like, it's like an enhanced version of invisibility, something like that. But then there's Stage 2, Phase 2, and Phase 2 is where his essence completely disappears. And Phase 3 is where in which he can remove his figure and his essence from your mind. Now, what we see him do against Yachiru is Phase 1 and 2 predominantly. He tries Phase 3, but Phase 3 doesn't really change anything because Yachiru is still striking him. She's still attacking. And the thing about this guy is that this guy, I mean, he's rocking some Rinky Dink knife. Like, yeah. I'm like, yo, dude, you're not a threat. You are the furthest thing from, I mean, yeah. This guy, he's good at ops. He's good at covert stuff. He's fantastic, alright? If you can remove your essence, oh man, woo! You are the covert king! Alright? But, no. When it comes to attacking, this guy is Rinky Dink at best. Alright? If there's a level, alright, like, let's just say, let me go back to the whole, let me try and bring out some form stuff, alright? If this guy, because, you know, there are guys who are like island level, planet level, country level, continent level. This guy, he's Rinky Dink level, man. Like, yeah. Like, no, this guy's shitty. Alright? Shit, I can beat him on a good day. Alright? I really could. If I was pissed off and then some guy's like, hey, over. Yeah. Oh, done. Alright? Me and this guy, Mr. Vulcan, put him up. Yeah. This guy, the moment he blinks, fist right in the face. But here's the thing. Whenever he goes from Phase 1 to Phase 2, his figure lags behind his essence. So there's like an afterimage clone of himself that is still there for a split second. So whenever Yachiru's attacking him, she winds up attacking this figure clone. But at some point, she wants to actually, because like the moment he does Phase 3 and he thinks that he believes that he's okay, he basically phases back and he tries to reintroduce myself, and he tries to reintroduce himself, and basically he winds up getting struck. He winds up getting, you know, almost punched by Yachiru, but he gets a cut right here. And basically, she explains how I'm going to attack this guy because he makes my heart skip a beat. I'm not going to ask him questions because I think her name is Isane. She was going to ask questions and, you know, say, like, wait a second, you can't attack an individual that you don't know who is friend or foe. And she's like, no. He made my heart skip a beat, so I'm going to strike. And then she explains about how whenever she was with Kenny, Kenpachi, how every time he saw someone who made his heart skip a beat, he would always, quote-unquote, cut them up in little pieces and put them in stew. Like, yeah. Well, no, that part, of course, is excluded. But she's working on the same premise as Kenpachi, wherein which, since Ken-chan isn't here, she can now cut them up in little pieces without, you know, without risking stealing Kenpachi's fun. So we have an explanation about her powers, right? Her Shikai, because it looks like a Shikai. Here's the thing about her Zanpakuto. Her Shikai reminds me of like the manifestation of one's Zanpakuto essence. You know how like Renji, he had back in Soul Society arc, he hears Abimaru, Baboon King, and of course Ichigo had that whole training with Zangetsu. It reminds me very strongly of that, because I feel as if like these are like her Zanpakuto spirits. So she has like two, almost like Ichigo does, kind of, but like they're all on one sword. I mean, I'm not too sure, but one of them looks like a straight up fluff ball, like a big ass Kirby, and then the other one looks like a hollow, like it has like a hollow's jaw, and like we've seen this almost all the time. It's a very similar design when it comes to like the other one, but basically her attack works in threes. Her sword is like a quote-unquote copycat sword, wherein which she'll strike at you, but what you don't realize is that there's a sword ahead of her sword, and then there's a sword behind her sword, and you don't realize that until she actually revealed the individuals that we see, the fluffball dude, and then again like the hollow the hollow guy, the hollow thing. I don't know what he is, alright? But basically it's Sanpo Kenjir or Sanpo Kenjir, something like that. And I'm gonna go with Kenjir. And basically, it's a very strange power. It's unique. It doesn't seem that threatening at all. But then again, to this guy, Mr. Vulcan, again, this guy, Rinky Dink level, he's shitty. So, give her a few seconds to be over. I mean, yeah, this guy probably has a Vollständig. I don't really care. I don't care. I really don't. Because this guy, he seems to be good at ops, and that's it. So, I mean, we see him. He's rocking like some little blade. Like, hey, ¿qué pasa? Oh, that was racist. All right. But, well, I was biased. Let me be more specific. I was biased. But still. That's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, that's the chapter. It's a very simple chapter. It's Yatru going in there. Isane is doing a damn thing. So if you were expecting Isane to actually use her Shikai and actually fight against this guy, this Mr. V, no. Isane isn't doing a damn thing. It's more so Yatru's spotlight, and Isane is just gonna stand there looking just completely dumb, because this guy is keeps on vanishing, and his essence is being removed physically and mentally, so she can't remember who she is. She can't remember who he is. But we have Yatru, because she's going on basic instincts here. All right, Honno instincts. She's just striking, and that's it. End of story. And what this is, it's a game of reflexes. That's all it really is. If you basically speed blitz, just speed blitz living hell this dude, and whatever, you're fine. So someone like Ichigo, this guy would have been dead before he even knows what happened. I'm not Ichigo, Byakuya, Yamamoto. Oh, a light toasting indeed. Let's get out of here. So this dude is not a threat, all right? But then again, I'm saying that now based on what we see so far. He may be more prevalent later on. He may have a Vollständig that's actually very powerful. We have no idea. But his Phase 1 and Phase 2 are intriguing. His Phase 3 is actually more so intriguing because it's your mind. Your mind actually forgets his existence. Phase 1, I think, is a little more on the fence because I'm not too sure if it's actually like an enhanced version of invisibility or is actually invisibility because his figure disappears. But that means that he's still there. He's still there from a physical standpoint, but then his essence disappears, and that's when he no longer exists technically. But yeah, I'm done. So chaptering overall, okay plus chapter, not that big of a deal. Yeah, not bad. So King Lightning. Yatru going in for the first time. We're going to see her powers. I mean, next chapter, once we get a greater insight on her powers, you know, I'll give it a good. I'll give it a good because her powers, this is the first time people have been speculating for years what her powers are. And now we're finally getting somewhere. We're finally getting there. So I'll give the chapter rating of a good. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a nice day.